Turning the mind is the next skill. We want you to turn your mind towards the acceptance road and away from rejecting reality. It is a choice to accept reality that sometimes needs to be made over and over again, depending on your life journey. What are some challenges for this? First, what if there is a really compelling reason to reject reality because it is woefully unfair? Ask yourself, is rejecting going to truly help me? If not, use your distress tolerance skills until such time as you can access your wise mind and recommit. Chances are that you are in emotion mind. The next challenge, what if your reality is simply too difficult to accept, that even making the choice feels like you're setting yourself up for failure? First, self-validate. Again, after validating how hard it is, gently move yourself over to the choice to accept reality using your wise mind. Don't think about how you're going to do it because that is taking you out of the moment. So how do we do this? First, observe that you are not accepting reality. What do you look like when you are rejecting reality? Then make an inner commitment to accept reality as it is. Do it over and over again at each fork in the road that your life journey delivers. Envision the new path, and that with each choice, that path is becoming more familiar. The visualization of that path as the new default. Last, develop a plan to catch yourself when you drift out of acceptance. Let's talk about willingness, the readiness to enter and participate fully in life and living, on choosing and doing behaviors that move you towards that life worth living as you define it, regardless of how you're feeling. Listen very carefully to your wise mind and then acting from your wise mind. What are some challenges to this really difficult task? First, what if my situation is just intolerable? Check the facts. Is it a fact that the situation is intolerable? Perhaps you are overwhelmed with where to start and can't see how to tolerate it. Perhaps you've tried strategies and they haven't worked. Remind yourself that learning how to tolerate your reality is the first step to making changes. Next, what if somebody interprets my willingness as agreement? That's not true. The skill of willingness is being open to seeing your reality for what it is and exploring the most effective course to move forward. If you disagree or would like to see change, willingness is usually one of the steps to initiating that change that you'd like to see. So how do we do this? First, observe any willfulness and experience it. 2, radically accept that you might be acting or feeling willful. 3, turn your mind towards acceptance and willingness. 4, try half smiling or willing posture. If you're struggling to let go of willfulness, ask yourself, why? Let's take an example to better understand how we can integrate these skills. How about somebody with a traumatic past? First, we want to radically accept it versus pushing it down, which can get in the way of leading a life that meets your goals and values. You might feel triggered into fighting the reality of what happened because it seems intolerable. By turning your mind, you can get yourself back onto the path of accepting reality in order to better align the current life with your wise mind. Willingness means willing to do what is going to work for you to move on. In some cases, it could be hard, like forgiving a parent who you feel should have protected you, in order to free up brain resources for you to lead your wisest life.